My dude, my dude, my dude, my dude, my dude, you back there with the sword. You know, every time the server restarts, it gets really annoying. It gets really annoying, my dude, because you see your friends over here. I don't have my cheaty zoom button. Your friends are not dying, okay? You see, they're just jumping around. Jump up, and get down. It's the same with those guys over here. Your trident does not want to stay in place. Can you fix that, please? Please? Please. Hello, anyone, everyone, no one, and welcome back to another episode of Truly Dude, I told you to fix that. Hold on. Cut. Good. It's good. Yeah, I get tired of telling you what to do, my dude. Thank you. Thank you. If you could please just do that every time before I log in, we wouldn't have an issue now. We would not have an issue because things would be working properly. So, as I said, welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock. Now, previously on Truly Bedrock, we've been working on our storage system here, which the AFK account has done a good job at AFKing at to get it to oxidize out. Now, of course, not there yet. Getting pretty close, but not there. I did just notice something weird, though. I heard a thunderstorm. Did lightning hit my copper over here? Because I could have swore there was a spot that was a right there. Look at that. Good talk. Good talk, game. Good talk. Right. So, today on Truly Bedrock, well, let's take a look around at what we got going on here. Of course, we still got all of our farms in place. And of course, last episode we did this, and we also set up the coarse fruit farm over there, which is not very automated. We set up the smelters. Since then, I went and got a little bit of nether materials so that we could get nether trees. We need to get another nether biome set up over there. We got the blue. We need the red. And of course, we need to increase the size of our nether wart field there. That's kind of small. I mean, should we build another wart farm? They kind of are redundant in this day and age, especially with using fortune. Now, if you don't know what I mean, there's classic old school design where you can just flush the whole farm, but then you have to go replant the whole farm. But between me, you, and the fence post, it'd be so much easier if we just hit it with fortune, even though that's not fortune, because fortune affects crops, and technically netherwort is a crop. So we could get all that we want out of it by actually using a fortune tool on it versus flushing the host system out. You know, that's a hard call. There's so many things that we need to do, and one of the things that I'm really torn with here is the inside of this base. I feel like we need a trim block, and I still can't figure out what it is. I can't figure out what it is, but let's go in here and take a look at our project wall and see what we got on the list of things to do. We got the other half of the storage, which is in, but it's not redstoned up, and it's not going to be redstoned up until we get the mob farm built on top of the thing. We got the smelter, and we technically got a baby one up there, so that'll work for now. TNT launchers, honey farm, slime farm, that's going to take a while. Mob farm, as I said, that's not going to come in until we do that. Tree farm, sand, netherrack, and moss. Several different things that we could do. And not sure exactly where we're going to start today. So, yeah, if we take a look right there, look, that was just 6. That was 6, and that was already 23. Yeah, a classic netherwort farm just feels like a waste at this moment in time, unless it's just something we're going after in great detail. And I mean, at that point, it's going to be painful because you're going to have to replant everything, and you might as well gain with it with the fortune. At least that's my opinion. What do you think? Do you run giant automated netherwort farms, or do you do ones that you can plant? Because I don't see the point. Don't get me wrong, I love red nether brick, but I can't justify it. I can't justify it, but what I can't justify right now, too, is using this one here, which is running right through some redstone. So let's move this over to a new chunk that is currently not being used, because this one just, yeah, that was bad. That was a bad spot to pick. Well, I decided that we would just choose this other chunk right here beside this one, and it got me thinking. Look, when I did this yesterday, or whatever day it was I did it, I did not leave my chunk borders in. Now, at this point, it feels trivial to leave them in. It does, but we have. And I think we've left them in everywhere, with the exception of right here. Maybe we need to correct that. And I feel like if that's the trend, we need to keep the trend going. Yeah, it looks like that's the trend. Right, so let's Let's actually swap out some of this for some actually better looking blocks, and let's knock that out. Knock that out. If we're gonna do it, let's do it all the same universal. If we're gonna do it, let's do it all the same universal. You know, it's such a minor change. It's such a minor change, changing out all this stone and all this cobble for wool. But it just, I don't know, it feels just a lot better. If we come up and take a look, it feels more uniformed, except for the fact that we got random torches all the way around this place. So I don't know about that. And really, at this point, do we still need the chunks? Probably not, but we're going to keep them just because we are. But I love it. I love it. It's a great change. I do think, though, we're potentially going to have to carpet all of this because I don't like torch spam. We don't have sea lanterns yet. We don't really have much in the way of shroom lights. We could make regular lanterns. I think that would just look funky, though. I think the best option is literally put carpet on this after we wool all of this, if we got enough wool. So let's get all this swapped over, and then let's see. Yeah, carpets are going to be in order. Carpets are going to be in order. We just did that chunk. It just turned night. And of course, obviously, there's absolutely no torches there. They're going to get mob spawning. But, I mean, it does beg the question. If I were to eliminate you, excuse me, go elsewhere. Go, bye. Have a good day. And you, go ahead, fall off. Bye. Goodbye. If I were to do that, and that, and then we were to do that there, with the new lighting mechanics, is that enough? My brain wants to say that's enough. That should be enough, but at the same time, that looks horrible, and I hate torch spam. So yeah, no, we need the carpet, and I just saw this. This is still sitting here. I forgot all about this. I don't even remember when we built this now. This thing has been sitting here for a long time, and it's kind of funny. That's what it's produced, literally just from that observer. Yep, that little bit. We haven't ran this thing since it was built. What was that, like episode 2, episode 3? I don't even remember now. That was a long time ago. Yeah, good talk. Good talk. It brings so much more to it. It's so much cleaner. As you can see, we're not done. We're not done, but this is all the wool, light gray variety that I have left. I'm not going to get very far with that. And I did not expect that. Excuse me? In soul soil with a crop. What? That was not expected at all. Well, I guess that kind of confirms the next thing that I wanted to do anyway. I was about to say there's a few chunks here, like the smelter one and the one with the coarse fruit growing in it, that don't really have lights. So why don't we take a few minutes here to grow up a few nether trees, get some shroom lights to add in. Wow, I did not expect that quickly. That's not a full block. That's not a solid block. I did not expect that. I genuinely did not expect that. And did you just walk up there, or did you spawn up there? No, you didn't spawn on a piston or a redstone block, right? Right? Come on. That's a redstone component, right? The other day, we were talking about Riptide Tridents, and I have found a new use for one that I absolutely love. I think I was talking about using them down there to get up on top of the 2 tall spruce trees. Oh my goodness, it works just as good for getting the nether wart trees. It works just as good for the nether wart trees. As you can see here, I've taken an area here and just replaced 4 slabs and then waterlogged it. Oh my goodness, it's absolutely amazing. It's great. But that's not what we're talking about at this moment in time. What we're talking about at this moment in time is this. So let's put you there. Look, if we go in diagonal corners, is that enough? Surely to goodness that's enough, right? We'll do these 4 on this. And then, just because I don't trust the game at all, after what I just seen there just a moment ago, let's grab the shroom lights. Oh, that's... Right, what if we put that there? Maybe. I'm worried because those are technically transparent blocks, but that's tinted glass. But that's a I don't know. We'll have to watch that and see if that affects that because I am not sure. Not sure at all. But we're also going to go over here to this chunk. Yeah, no. No. Nope. Nope. The horrible torch spam. It's got to go. So we'll knock that one out there. We'll give you a nice shroom light there. We'll knock this one out here. Give you a nice shroom light. Where's my minecart chest? Excuse me, game? I just heard a spider. Why did I hear a spider? Oh my god, it's never ending. It's never... Go away. Shoo. Shoo. It's never ending. It's never ending, right? Let's do this chunk as well. Surely to goodness, right? That in the four corners will be enough. While we're at it, we might as well do these four as well. It's looking like we're just developing a pattern here. So next thing that I wanted to work on is a quick repair station per se. You know, we've been doing all this trading with all the clerics up there, and we've got a lot of bottles of enchanting. Now, the other day, we set up this right here. Now, if we take a look at this right here, we got a barrel here that's got rockets in it, and we've also got a dropper here with rockets. And if we simply push this, as you can see, we're getting additional rockets. Now, I would like to do something like that with the experience potions as well, so that we could have a quick repair station for like when I'm chopping trees and I don't want to go trade to repair all my stuff or anything like that. I just need something quick. And we're not going to use that because the cheaty furnace array thing is slowly going away. And that'll be perfectly fine when it goes away. Actually, I'll be really glad when it goes away. Now, where we're going to put this, I'm thinking somewhere along in through here. Now, not only is this going to be a station for repairs, but it's going to be a station for enchanting. Because in case you hadn't noticed, almost all of our tools are named. That's because when we're on stream, we have a redemption on my Twitch channel that allows people to name a tool. And of course, we usually enchant that tool up while we're at it at the same time. So in order to do that, we need an enchanting station. And currently, our only enchanting station is all the way down here at the original villager that has mending. And of course, wow, there is some super lag going on here right now. We want to go over here and we want to tear that out. We want to move that up there, and we want to set up an enchanting station and a experience station at the same time, I guess is the best way to do it. And we're going to be doing it with those bottles of experience. So let's knock this out. Let's knock that out. Holy mother of God. Why is there so much lag on the server right now? That's fortune. Let's grab Silk Touch, get all these, and then we'll meet back up top. Okay, so that's not gonna work there no more. That's not gonna work there. That is way too much space for this. Excuse me, I need you to go somewhere else. Let's get rid of that. Oh, that's right, that's tinted glass. I don't need anything fancy for that. Okay, can I leave that directly there? And then, just to add to, let's run back over here real quick. Let's grab some copper, and we will line this area. Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be fine. We got plenty of oxidized copper. Let's make this room itself, the outer shell of it, be copper, maybe? So if we just throw all that in like that, let's throw in backlighting too, or back walls. So let's grab, where am I gonna put this? All this is like key. Nothing can come out past this. Right, so say bookshelf. Well, here, why say? Just put it down. Just put it down, okay? So bookshelf, bookshelf, bookshelf. Boom. And then our enchanting station will go right there. Let's also grab that. Not sure how many levels that gives us. Probably not the appropriate amount. We'll do that, and that. And the rest of that can be filled in later. Now, the reason I don't want to fill all that is because I want to put the anvil there. And I want to put a dropper right here. And that's going to be where we're going to potentially pipe in our experience bottles, maybe? I don't know. I'm thinking about this. There's multiple ways that I could go about doing this. How do I want to go about doing this? Okay. If we're not going to waste copper to run redstone on, let's grab some actual blocks to put redstone on. That would make more sense. Let's grab just that. Thank you. Now we got to figure out exactly how we want to wire this circuit up. Me doing redstone live. That's fun, right? Not live, but on video. You get what I'm saying. It just makes things more interesting. Okay, you. I have no clue what I want to do. None. None whatsoever. I know what I want you to do. But how do I want to get you there to achieve that goal? Do I want you to spat out, I don't know, 300 of those bottles at once, or do I only want you to put out a few like we do with the rockets? I'm leaning towards just a few like we do with the rockets. But we could set this up two different ways. So let's put a jerry-rigged here comparator clock. We can put the button directly there. Yes. Yes, we could do that. Now let's grab the observer. Maybe? You know what? Let's just first. What do? Do you make noise for a moment? That's all I need to know is if you make noise for a moment. Okay, you make absolutely no noise. Now that's because you don't have nothing, or just because you're not getting powered. Okay, that's very interesting. Not the intended goal. Successfully prove to all the people that you don't know how to redstone. Check that one off of the list of things that we can do. Now, if I do that, I don't want that to tie to that. If I go blip, 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 you tie to that. And I don't want you to tie to that, and I don't want you to tie to that. So, I need a thing. And I don't have a thing. All I got is that thing. So, you do the thing, and you do the thing. And you, really? Really? I can see you wanting to. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it at all, people. I really, really, really don't want to talk about it at this moment in time. Let's try that all again. I don't even believe it me at this moment in time, but you please watch that, okay? And then you go there, okay? And that goes there. Okay, you made a click. Let's pick up the precious copper on the ground, okay? That sounds like a plan. I think that's still the wrong way of going about this, but if I do that, do you... Okay, now you clickety-click some. Okay. You clickety-click some. Okay, so I'm fine with that. That's single clickety-click. What if I did it here instead? I have a feeling I'm not getting anywhere. Oh, that was a lot worse. That was a real good job. You know what? I need you. Where's my repeaters? Can I have a repeater? Somewhere around here there's a repeater, right? Okay, that's not bad. But I need more clickety clicks. So if I grab you and I have you watch that, okay? And then I run this. Ooh, how can I run this over? If I run that directly across there, can I power you through that? No, that's gonna... I'm pretty sure I'm breaking everything. That's not gonna work like I want it to. I know it's not gonna work like I want it to. Can I get you to not connect there? Thank you. Maybe. I don't know if that will power through an observer. That's an interesting side effect. I don't think it does. I'm almost certain it doesn't. Dude, what's in here? I'm 99% sure that doesn't. Okay, so what if I do that? And then that and that? No. Maybe. No, at this point, I'm not... I'm not getting things the way I want them to work. I think I just need to build the circuit underneath of it and be done with it. That would probably be the most logical. Why don't you just tear it all out and build it the right way to begin with? Okay, sounds like a good talk. So, the most logical thing is for me to come down this way. Then we'll just put a little platform down here. Oh my God, that was a horrible idea to do it like that. I just want to stay up here, please, 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 please. This, please. Thank you, please. Oh my goodness, this is why you should have shears on you all the time. If you're building with wool, you, please, thank you. Wow, good job, Slack. So obviously, the first thing first, right? Obviously, everybody, obviously, we need to put that there, right? Right. Right. No, no, that was not the one you break, okay? That stays there. Then you grab that, okay? And you put that right there. Right? Right. See, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're starting to get somewhere. See, that made an unheard clicky sound that was supposed to be made. Okay? So then if we put that and that and that and that going into things. If we put you, maybe, and then you, right? Right. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. So I think we've got all the redstone in place now. I think. I say that with a very bold assumption that I could have it totally wrong. But if we put that there, and I want to put a barrel here, because I just think a barrel looks better than a chest. And then on the backside back here, we'll run a chest back here, because this back here will not be seen when it's all said and done. We now have a place to dump in all of our bottles of enchanting, so let's just grab 4, 5, 6, I don't know, a few stacks of these to throw in here as our first test. So if we just knock these into there, they should all end up here, obviously. Yep. And if we were to, I don't know, take all this off, do we have any tools at this moment in time that need to be repaired or anything? Let's check the toolbox. If we grab this, take a look in here. Don't ask about that. There's some things you just don't want to ask about, people. Right, we have a fortune pick that is pretty low. Actually, this will be a good test because I am unsure of how many it's going to take to repair this. So we've got enough in there to definitely run it once. So let's run through here once. That's totally not how that was supposed to be. That's supposed to be a dispenser if you're curious. I don't think a dropper is the thing we want there. Excuse me, I need you to stop, please. Thank you. Give me all that back. Let's grab the right thing. Right, we're going to pretend that nothing bad happened there or out of order happened there at all. Okay, so we have a fortune pick that is damaged. We have stuff in here, so let's just push the button. Okay. Okay, so one button push did quite a bit, and if we do it again... So it's looking like it's going to take at least 2 button pushes, because usually I'd wait till that was completely damaged. So, I mean, it does work as intended. And of course, if we had all of our armor on as well, that would be a complete repair on that. And of course, we can always cycle through all of our different tools while that is going on. So that will work. That will work. And as we acquire up more and more potions, it's more of a quick repair. This is not something I would advise doing all the time because, well, it gets very costly. And unless you've acquired those in a unfavorable method, yeah, this is all legit trades. So these are going to be used very sparingly, but they will serve their purpose. So let's get that decorated up a little bit. And with a bit of redstone engineering, I think we are finally there. Now, of course, if we take a look here, we have a dispenser full of bottles of enchanting. I totally did not mess up at one point and put a dropper in there. And of course, we've got all of our bottles of enchanting there. And if we come around here to the back, we got a double chest piping all of it into there. Now, of course, a simple redstone circuit that I don't want to talk about, that I shouldn't have forgot how to do, has been put in place. And if we come over here with a damaged tool and we press the button right there, as you can see, it throws out 32 bottles at us, which is pretty much enough to halfway repair a damaged tool, which works out pretty good. Now, of course, we've also got our ender chest in here. We've got a couple chests to hold enchanted items. We've got our grindstones, we've got our anvils, and we've even got our lapis situated out here. Now, as I said at the beginning of the episode, I still feel like we need something to trim this place with. Maybe it's going to be original copper that's not waxed, or sorry, that is waxed and not oxidized. Maybe it's going to be acacia, but I'm not sure. But I am interested in what you think. But that right there is where I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this episode. We achieved our goals this episode. We've got a little bit of cleaning done up there. We've now got a quick repair station here. I need to trade off many more of the rotten flesh here. If we take a look here, yeah, I still got tons of it to trade off. I've got absolute tons of it that I need to trade off and get more emeralds to get more bottles of enchanting, because we now have none over here. Well, I say none, but we've got that full stack here. But words, things, difficulty. I think that's where we're going to go ahead and call this an episode. If you've enjoyed today's episode, make sure to drop a like down below. If you would like to see more, please consider subscribing. But on that note, that's where we're going to call it. And I'll see all of y'all in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.